Awesome. All right, how much do you know?
I did some. I have some sim gear. I have like a yoke and a throttle. I've done. I know a lot of like the air traffic control stuff because there was a not very realistic in terms of the flying and the instruments and stuff game that I used to play, but a lot of it was like air traffic control. So I don't know too much about the startup and stuff like that, but I know about like flying and maintaining the height.
And what is it that you fly when you fly at home?
Well, the only thing I really flew was A320, and that was just
that's a laptop with a stick. That's not an airplane. All right, so let me turn these guys off over here. When we get into the airplane, we want to make sure all that is happening. All right. Okay, cool. This is good. Good. Awesome. Push this down, please. That's the battery. Push this down. Ground power is off. We're plugged into the airport.
Got it.
Okay. We're going to go here. We're going to say Fort Lauderdale. Set these please 2 to the nav position. 2 clicks to the right. 1, 2. Okay, good. Perfect. Awesome. Now we're going to go from what you just. By the way, ask any question. Whatever you want to ask. Doesn't matter. You guys go and ask questions as well. It's not just for him. You bought the ticket, so might as well you be part of it. So what we did is basically turned on the gyroscopes. There are 2 gyroscopes. They're called IRS.
Right.
IRS is basically the inertial reference system. Sorry. What it does, 2 gyroscopes spin up really fast, become level with the ground. If this airplane moves an inch forward, backward, up, down, left, right, registers into the flight control computer down to 1 inch.
Right.
Okay? Now we're going to go from Fort Lauderdale to KTPA. KTPA. Temple. Let's see what's the wind. The wind is from 337 degrees. Okay, so that means more than likely we're going to take off towards the west. Okay. I don't know yet, but that's what we're going to anticipate. Okay, so we're going to go here. We're going to go runway 28 right. We're going to be Molev 745. That's my contribution to piss off the Hungarian government because this was our national airline back in the days, and the corrupt government basically made it go bye-bye, and that made me extremely mad. So right now this is the tribute flight for the last flight number. That was Molev 745. That was flying from Helsinki to Budapest, and this is the tribute flight for every single time for that.
So you've had your bit of protest for the day.
That's basically what that is. Yes. I mean, look,
which is fine with
when
us.
you have, just imagine, like, you would have only one airline in the United States, and that would be American Airlines, and the corrupt government would basically make it bankrupt, and then you don't have a national airline. That takes your national pride away. That takes everybody was crying. I'm saying, I mean, it's like not everybody, but most people, and that hit the Hungarian population tremendously, still to date. So yeah. All right, now. We get 11,000 pounds of fuel on board. We're going to put in 15 just for fun, okay? 15,000 pounds. It's 5,000 pounds per hour what this one can do. So we have plenty of fuel. We actually overfilled right now, okay? But what we do is over here we're going to say it's 130,000 pounds of gross weight, 5,000 pounds of reserve. So reserving 5,000 pounds of fuel, so extra fuel, in case something goes funky and we can't land in Tampa, we got to go to Orlando or something like that. So you had 1 hour worth of flight time to figure out where you're going to land in case there's a thunderstorm, there is, I don't know, something happens in Tampa, you can't land or whatever it is. Listen, I had funky things like there was an alligator at La Belle, Florida. I couldn't land and I had to circle around for a little bit and call him up and say, somebody can go out to the golf court and push him off so I can land. And you say, who cares about an alligator? Well, that can give you a flat tire. It's not a happy day in the office. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to put in 20 in a cost index, which is the fuel efficiency calculation for the aircraft, and we're going to fly 24,000 feet.
Is this live weather?
It's live weather, live traffic.
Oh, live
what you hear is the actual airplanes flying around.
Oh.
Okay, and these guys are all there. Okay, now, outside temperature right now is 24 degrees Celsius. We're going to execute this. Outside 5 degrees flaps, center of gravity is calculated, and we're going to take off at 129 knots. Okay?
Right.
Now, 142 goes in here, which is the single engine operation speed, and set this one please to 12,000 feet. Alright, 12,000 feet. Now we're going to do our departure and arrival. So what I do is I literally do this. I go to flightaware.com, so I get a professional stuff. Okay, so we're going to go FLL to TPA. And we're going to look at here. Spirit just did it. Okay, they took off towards the west, landed towards the north. 20,000 feet is what they did. We're going to do 24. This bins 1, okay, to Korea. The arrival is going to be to runway 1 left, and it's going to be the Bullfrog 2, and it's going to be the Korea intersection. And then, to get the entire thing over here now put together, basically. Boom. Quick, huh?
Yeah.
Now, today it goes like this. Dispatch sends it to you and you just say, okay. That's basically how it works.
Yeah.
Okay. Fuel pump on the left side, push this down, please keep it there for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, let it go. Beautiful. You're going to hear the APU starting and you see the exhaust gas temperature start rising. Okay? Now what we're going to do is we're going to do fuel pumps. Yaw damper, galley switches down, push these 4 down, those are the window heats. Not the middle. Perfect. Pull, the big buttons, you got to pull and switch. Okay? So pull, switch them down. Those 2 only. 1 by 1. Beautiful. These ones to auto, these 2 only.
And pulling.
Auto, pull it and auto. There you go. And the other one. Good. These 3 to on. All of them. Yep. There you go. Perfect. Push these 2 down until the blue light disappears. Good. Now you hear the AC coming on. Got it? So the auxiliary power unit provides you 3 things. Electricity, because you can't run the entire airplane once you get off the gate from a battery. You can't start the engines either. It also gives you high pressure compressed air to start the huge engine, and it gives you air conditioning, which you just heard happen. Okay? Now we're gonna set this guy over here 24,000. 0 is for landing. That's good. Alright. Lights on, everything is good. At this time what we're gonna do is gonna ask for pushback. Alright? Alright. Any questions so far?
I don't think so.
Nothing. Alright. Okay, cool. What I want you to do is please set with this button on the right, with that button, bottom right corner, this number, set it please to 2988. That number on the bottom right. 2988.
What's that?
It's the barometric pressure.
Okay.
That's what measures your altitude. Alright, push this down. Fasten seatbelt sign. Push this down. And these 2 as well. Awesome. We're going to release the parking brake. They're going to push us back. Now the wheel well light is on so they can see underneath and they can take this pin off and all of that, etc. etc. So now we're doing great. Hi guys on TikTok. I will answer questions once I'm done with this young guy over here. Alright, are you ready to start the engines?
Yep.
Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to turn these 2 off. So pull and switch off. Good. Push this in, turn it 1 notch to the left. Did you hear the AC stop?
I think so, yeah.
That's why, because we want all the power, high pressure compressed air to go into the engines. When this gets to 26, you're going to pull this out, put it up over here. Wait for 26. Now pull it out, put it up. Easy. Beautiful. Right engine starting. Okay. And yes, we're going to take off towards the west. That's delta and that's actual.
That's actual.
Yep.
Nice.
Alright, now we're going to stop. Request push back to stop. And meanwhile, you can push this down, please. Generator down. Beautiful. This to auto and this one to close. Beautiful. Okay, push this in, turn it 1 notch to the left. Start valve opened and 2 is rising.
Right.
26 and 2. Beautiful. Engine starting on the left. turns off, you're gonna push this down where the blue light is.
Yeah.
Just wait. Perfect. Push that down. Awesome. Good. These ones down. Go to the static system. These ones down. Pull them and switch them off. Good. These two to auto. And this one off. Perfect. You're gonna do continuous ignition. Left ignition. Turn off the APU, please. Good. We're gonna check. Everything is happy as far as that. Set this one to RTO. Good. All right. We're gonna do 5 degrees flex. Set the trim. 5 degrees. Sure. Beautiful. Awesome. Auto throttle. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
So that means we're not set up for takeoff because
Parking
of
brake.
this, because of parking brake.
Yeah.
But once I release this, now there's no. Got it? So we know that that's okay, and now we're turning.
Alright.
I'm going to taxi out. You will take off. Okay? Now, because of the Airbus, you have flown it on your flight simulator.
Yeah.
You know that the black dot is the center of the aircraft.
Yeah.
The 2 black bars are the wings. Okay? You can't go more than 10 degrees on the pitch when you take off.
Right.
Why do you think that is? Like
Stall.
Nope, it's not going to stall. This airplane is almost incapable of stalling on takeoff because it has such a huge engine and it's just absolutely incredibly powerful. So what could possibly be the reason? No more than 10 degrees.
Not sure.
Look at this.
Oh, tail string.
There you go. I like to demonstrate stuff. Okay, taxi light on. And now we're going to ask for taxi.
Route Mullet 745, request taxi for East
All right,
departure with
so
Echo.
now we're going to go. We're going to Tampa, Florida. And everything is set up for it. Any questions so far?
No.
Let's taxi out. So we're going to go runway 28 right.
Are these like the live,
Taxi to and hold
the
short
different
runway
mics and
28
stuff?
right,
Is
this
this
is
like
taxiway
the
Tango 2
What do you
Tango
mean?
like for
Bravo
the
Bravo 1 2 Bravo
like
Mullet
the
745.
tower?
Taxi routes?
Yeah, are those live?
Those are actual, yeah. That's right here. Look at this. See? We're taxiing out over here, and one over there, and that's it. Alright, what speed are we taking off at?
129 knots?
Never, ever, ever guess in an airplane. You have a good memory, but top left corner, green number. Top left corner, green number.
On you?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, 129.
129, that's good. But, I know you guessed, don't do that.
Alright.
Because if you guess wrong,
Mhm.
you end up at the gas station.
Yeah.
Okay? Alright. Now, we're gonna basically just, you guys can see it where we are.
Yep.
That. Alright, are you ready for takeoff?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, so no more than 10 degrees on the pitch. Alright, as we go up. It's all gonna be you from this point on, and a bag of chips. Alright? Alright. Lights on. Strobe lights. We don't need the wheel well lights anymore. We've got flight instrument number 1 for takeoff. Please be seated. And then we're gonna go to tower. And 3.
Tower Mullet 745, ready for departure to the east at runway 28 right.
We're clear for takeoff. Alright, so hold the yoke. When you feel this, that means I'm helping you, so don't fight it.
Resist it.
Okay? Don't resist it. Alright, we are good.
Cleared for takeoff.
We're clear for takeoff,
Mullet
Mullet 745. Alright, we're gonna line up. And off we go. You wanna do auto throttle, or you wanna do the throttle yourself, or how do you wanna do it?
Can we do the thought?
Sure.
It's all the way up, right? 'Cause-
Nope.
Or no, 80?
99.5%. Okay, so we're gonna hit heading select. That's gonna give us basically the heading.
Alright.
So we know we are on the correct runway.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Up we go. That's a bit too much. Yeah, see, there's the tick mark right there. That's where it's supposed to be. Beautiful. Rolling. Airspeed alive, you see it?
Where's this?
Right there. Hold it from the Airbus. Okay, 80 knots, cross check complete. rotate, start pulling. Watch for the 10 degrees. Beautiful. Good. Follow the pink bars, please. Okay. Positive rate. Gear up. Beautiful. Flaps 1. Heading select. I'm sorry, lateral navigation. Start turning to the right. Follow the pink bars to that. Got it? Not this. Flaps up. Here is up and up. So put the black dot exactly on the cross, okay? Got it? Beautiful.
It's definitely a lot different without the yoke.
Absolutely. To the right. Follow the pink to the right. So we're gonna look at that aircraft. Very good. Beautiful. Awesome. Doing great, dude. You should be a pilot. As I can tell in 5 seconds once the person starts doing it, if they're okay with it or not. But, think before you do. Don't just react. Because right now the airplane is flying you. You're not flying the airplane, right? See, think what you're doing. You're going to go to Moreno, so that's why I tell you to turn to the right. Okay, now we're going to set this one all the way up to 24,000 feet. Go down, pull up, put the black dot onto the horizontal line. Lights off. 10,000 feet is coming up. Continuous ignition off. Tell the flight attendant can start working. And now we're going to set this one to 320 knots. Beautiful. Pull up. There's I-75 going out. It's the Alligator Alley. Good job, dude. You guys can see where we are.
Yep.
Down. Remember, you're following the pink. You are not moving the pink. To the right. Put it exactly on a cross. Beautiful. Whenever you're ready, we can put it into autopilot or you can fly it all the way to the ground. I don't care, okay? It's up to you. Once you get tired, you can let go a little bit with the autopilot. He's good. He's really good. Are you straight A's yet? Like study. That's cool.
I'm doing well.
Okay, so if you want to be a pilot, straight A's.
Yeah.
It's cheaper for them. Looking out for you. job, I actually turn and fasten seatbelt sign. So right now we are 152 miles out. So we'll be good.
Transition altitude.
18,000 feet. Standard barometric pressure comes on. The white bar on the side, you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's your vertical speed indicator. When you're going to level off, like right now you're going up too fast. You see like almost 5,000 feet per minute, people in the back are starting to get uneasy. Alright? So put it back down into the big bar. Good job, dude. We got a 48 knot headwind. So I'm slower than it would come back. You see that wide bar now? You were going down instead of up?
Yeah.
We're trying to climb, not go up. Not go down, sorry.
Sometimes I get the black ones and the pink ones.
Huh?
I get the black one and the pink ones.
You literally have to move the miniature airplane.
Yeah.
So the black dot is the nose of the airplane. The two black bars are the wings of the airplane.
Got it.
You're moving that. Now, the reason why that is not moving from the center, why is that?
It's because
No. So why is it not moving from the center? I always ask a question, because then you find out you don't know, and then it will retain.
I'm not sure.
Because we're sitting on it. If the black dot would move, we would be on a wing. You're moving us, right? That black dot is the nose of the airplane. You're moving that. The flight directors are directing you where to put the nose of the aircraft. Horizontally, okay, and vertically. Horizontally, like literally laterally, is the roll. It tells you to go to the right or to the left. Pitch-wise, goes up or down, and it tells you where to put it. Make sense?
Yeah.
Good. So Murano is 2.3 miles away. Then we're going to make a right turn. So anticipate it, right? We're going to basically go to the right very soon. See, now it's bing, told you. Now we're turning to the right. At 24,000, you can level off. So now it says, we're 1,000 feet away from our level. Okay? So what you're going to do now is you're going to start leveling up. So you look at that white bar and try to put it exactly onto the center. But first, you got to go up. Right now you're going down. So pull up. Go back to 24,000 feet. But don't do it excessively. Okay? If you do like 3,000 feet per minute, you're going to go right over to 24,000. Good. Check really quickly. YouTube. Yep, that means you are 24,200 feet. So go back down to 24. Now you're 23,800. Tiny movements. Let me know when you want to put it on autopilot. You can mess with it as long as you want. Alright, 12645 goes in here. And very soon we're going to listen to Tampa International Airport. Hi guys on TikTok. As soon as I'm done with this gentleman over here, will start answering questions on TikTok. That's why you use autopilot. As a matter of fact, it's almost mandatory. Because otherwise people go bleh, 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 bleh. Not happy.
I think they're doing that.
So
right
now you're going down really fast.
Yeah.
You're going down 3,000 feet when you're supposed to be at 24. It's a delicate motion. Make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. See, now you're going up 2,000 feet per minute. Now, why is that? Because you started pitching up, it actually started adding power.
Oh, that's
Okay, because it's trying to keep the 320 knots. Right? Now, here. You can let it go for a moment. Let's talk a little bit, alright?
Alright.
Pitch is speed, power is altitude.
Yeah.
You got that? Explain it to me in your own words. Why pitch is speed?
Because if you pitch up, then you're gonna have to go faster to get up.
Faster? Pitch is speed. We're talking about.
For pitching,
So what happens if you pitch up?
then if you don't increase power,
Alright, let's go down to a kid's world. You go up on a hill with a bicycle. What's going to happen?
you go up,
You slow down.
so up,
If you go down the hill, what's going to happen?
speed up.
You speed up. So pitch is speed. If I pitch up, I slow down. If I pitch down, I speed up. So pitch is speed.
Alright.
What do I need to go to the top of the hill?
Power.
Power. I got a pedal, right? So power is altitude. Got it?
Yeah.
So when you were trying to keep it, what the auto throttle was doing, because you were slowing down, it was adding power. And if you had power, it was trying to climb.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Got it?
Yeah.
Alright, that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright. Now, at this time, we'll start our descent. Right here it says it's 17 miles. Okay? So what I want you to do is set this one please to 11,000 feet. Good. And in 14 miles we'll start descending. Any questions?
No, not yet.
Okay. You guys have any questions at all?
No?
Oh, smooth flight, right?
Yes.
He's good.
About the snacks.
Oh yeah, well my flight attendant is really, really like just doesn't work. Does not like to work. So alright. Push this button here. Let's slow down to 300 knots. And now level change. So what it does is pulls back. Means remember what I said? Pitch is speed, so it's gonna pull back. When you go down the hill, you stop pedaling, right?
Yeah.
Or you don't push the gas in the car.
Yeah.
So you start going down. We're using gravity to go down. Okay? Once we're gonna get to 300 knots, it will start pitching down a little more, so we'll be able to keep that 300 knots. We're gonna go down to 11,000 feet using gravity. That button alone saved more to the airline industry than any other button in history. Because instead of power, you're going down with gravity, and you don't use gas. Let me answer this really quickly. Somebody really wants me. Hello?
Descent.
Yes, sir.
Okay, keep your eye on the road. Don't look at him.
Okay. You can come. I don't think you have purchased it. Awesome. You can turn the fasten seatbelt sign. Anytime you want to take over, you want to fly it, that's the button to do it.
Right
Yep. Right.
264.
All right. Any questions? No. All right. Let's see.
there. Actually, I have one.
Yes.
The autopilot can land it, right?
Yes.
Can it land it like as efficiently as a regular pilot? Or like just swivel?
Is that a real question?
Yeah.
Think about it.
I want to say yes, but then
It blends better than any pilot ever. As a matter of fact, Emirates Airlines use nothing but auto land, so it gives the people in the back the best experience. Like literally, like yeah. When you are like, so let's say going to San Francisco, you're sitting in the back. When you landed, it was an incredibly smooth landing. And when you look outside the window, you don't see the side of the runway. That's how thick the fog is. Everybody claps. What a good pilot.
Yeah.
You push 3 buttons, the airplane landed. Unless, if you don't have a heads-up display, you're not allowed to land the aircraft in 0-0 visibility. It has to be auto land
Transition
certified.
to
Make sense? So the airplane actually lands better than any pilot probably ever.
We need the pilots to take off.
That's correct. Not on every single airplane anymore. The 787 can take off.
So you don't even need a pilot except for.
That's correct. So we're getting to the point where cargo airlines are working excessively on getting rid of pilots. Because the chicken and the boxes will not complain. But it's coming. By the time you're going to be 90 years old, I can guarantee you, without a question, you ain't going to have pilots.
So the job will just be completely.
Yeah, I don't think so. It's going to be completely gone.
Well, yeah.
But I can guarantee you, without a question, you're going to fly to California from Tampa. There's nobody going to be in the cockpit.
If something goes wrong, it's going to concern.
Well, you're going to have a babysitter probably just watching out for that. But other than that, why?
Yeah.
Right now we're flying. How are we flying? Do we touch the controls? Nope. 99.9% of your flight is auto. At 300 feet, we put it on auto. 500 feet, we put it on autopilot. At 1500 feet, we take it off just so we can have fun. Other than that, it's autopilot.
So we live in Poughkeepsie near on the Hudson River, and the Miracle on the Hudson flight, you know, we've seen the movie, we heard about
Sure.
the story when that happened. And the pilots brought that plane down on the river.
Sure.
Would an autopilot have,
No.
they would have died without humans in the cockpit.
It is correct, but you can put the scenarios in it. So we're getting to the point where that is actually an option. Nobody thought that Airbus is going to just swim on the water. So that is an option now. So you can put that in. The reason why I know this is because I had the founder of UPS Airlines sitting over here where he is sitting. And we had this conversation very seriously. And he was basically telling me, yeah, it's happening. We're working on it because cargo will not care. Hi guys, please walk all the way up here. How can I help you? Okay. I get Formula One race cars. I get fighter jet trainers, commercial jetliner, and a first-person shooter. I go by reservations. You guys can watch us landing. I don't charge for that. You can also make a reservation, and you can wait until we land, which is about 15 minutes from now. And then I can take care of you. Okay? All right. All right. You want to take over yet? If you want to. You don't have to. It's up to you. You can relax. Just enjoy it. All right. So we're going to find out what runway we are landing on. We're going to listen to it. runway. All that. So, 139 knots for landing. I want you to set 108.90 in here. 108.90. A big button and small button. Yep. 108.90. Switch it over to active. This one. Yep. Set this one please to 007. Good. You can turn these two lights on. Turn this light on. Perfect. Set this one to number 1. Beautiful. Alright. Alright. Alright, we're good. At this time, we can start going down to 5,000 feet. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to slow down to 240 knots. Set this one down. 5,000. Because a lot of people are using it and it's starting to get tired. So this one, 5,000. Push this button here. Beautiful. Start descending. Continuous ignition on. Until the flight attendant can start picking up the trash. Tell you to turn off your electronic devices and all that stupid stuff. Once we're below 270 knots, we close these two lights on. Those are retractable lights. So we don't want to have them out above 270 because it can rip off.
Yeah.
Good. You want to take over yet? Okay, push the button, follow the pink bars. Beautiful.
10,000 feet.
Good. We're going to throw out the spoilers a little bit so we can actually go down a little easier. Beautiful. Going down to 5,000. And now we can actually go down to 3. Alright? Beautiful. Beautiful. So that's Tampa Bay over there.
They left.
I know. They'll be back. Job, dude.
What are the spoilers?
Spoilers basically literally it's in its name. It spoils the air. So there's things that flip up on the wing. Spoils the airflow, gives you drag, slows the airplane down. Also, when you land, they flip up to keep the nose on the ground. Okay? So, and it also gives you additional drag to slow down. Hi guys on TikTok, as soon as I'm done with him, I'll answer questions. Beautiful. Alright, now I will help on landing because pretty much no one lands this first time. I had one kid in 13 years, one person, including pilots, one kid in 13 years who landed this aircraft, but he had like thousands of hours at home in a simulator. So, and I was very impressed. I was very surprised. So far, you're doing damn good.
I think he can do it.
Yeah, I'll be the second.
Go for it, Dave.
On his own?
We have insurance.
Yeah,
Oh, I couldn't do that.
you could.
No, I couldn't.
You couldn't.
Probably.
That's an honest answer. Right now, where are we supposed to be? To the left. So this is the time when you no longer can be off of it. Because the closer we get, the less your error possibilities are. Okay? That's a bit too much going down. So now you get a little bit of a gusty wind. That's why you get a turbulence going left and right. I'm gonna get rid of this guy and I'm gonna slow down to 180 knots. You're going up now. Look at your vertical speed indicator. It's supposed to go down to 3,000 feet.
3,000?
Yes. There you go.
Trying to follow that pink line.
Don't go up down that quick. So now you're just about to overgo 250 knots under 10,000 feet. That's a federal violation.
Oops.
Oops. We have a number to call.
What
The
is
FAA would have a wonderful talk with you. You're going up right now. Look at your vertical speed indicator. There you go. All right, we're going to throw out flaps 1.
I see now.
You do?
Yeah.
Sure.
Right.
Where do you see it?
Over there.
Where? Show me. No,
It's not it.
that's Martin Luther King Avenue.
Oh.
Yeah, airport is over there.
Yeah,
All the way.
I see.
Uh-huh. That can be deceiving. That's why sometimes pilots land in the wrong airport.
Oh, because they think it's that.
Yeah. Never assume. Verify. Always.
We had that happen in Gibson.
Really? Oh, listen. I remember Delta Airlines arriving to Miami International Airport. They landed, talking to Miami International Airport tower. And they landed in Opelika. Can you imagine how embarrassing that is for the guys to say, ladies and gentlemen, we have landed, but you're going to have to take a bus and go to Miami Airport because you kind of screwed up. Now, it's understandable because they are exactly almost identical. If you look at them and you do it visually, you better know which airport it is.
Well, this was at night. It was an international plane that was cargo, animal cargo, I think. And they were supposed to land at Stewart International Airport. And they came in to land at a county airport.
Or small county airport.
And the lights were on, of course. And they were ready to touch down. And the people in the tower were
We had that here.
they didn't do anything. They just hit the ground
imagine this. We have Peter Knight Airport and MacDill Air Force Base. With a general on board, a KC-17, landed at Peter Knight instead of on CENTCOM base. Imagine the pilot, how unhappy he was. Because it sucked. They had to strip the airplane completely, like fumes on fuel. It took off and went to MacDill. Yeah, that you can actually watch the video. Alright, approach is set. Pull this out, put it down. Pull it out, and down. There you go. While you're doing it, don't go somewhere else. See the runway?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Gears
Yes.
down.
Okay, good. Alright.
Should I be looking at the runway now or the pink thing?
Whatever you want.
Alright.
You are landing.
I don't see the.
Gear up.
However you
It's
feel
over
like.
there. He has to turn a little bit there.
Kind of high for the runway.
Yeah.
Tampa Tower 10745. This is
Lights on.
South 2900 feet.
15 degrees flaps. We're slowing down to 39.
2,500.
Oh no, I'm wrong. It's straight ahead.
The what? Alright, we're not gonna do that. I'm gonna get rid of the traffic. I'm gonna land this way because I'm not gonna go around. It's lost its mind. Beautiful.
Gear up.
So the glide slope is on. Flaps 30. The center of the airplane is here. It's big. Okay? Let's see what you do. Okay, put your hand over here. This is your throttle. You want 144 knots, okay? You're going too fast right now. You're 160, 170 almost.
What was it? 142?
144. You see, but we have a tick mark right there. You see it? Okay. Look outside. It's not a bad idea. You're
1,000.
way too low right now.
Glide slope.
Yeah. Very, very low. As you pull up, you add power.
Glide slope.
Add power. Add power. Add power because you're about to stall.
Glide slope.
And to the right, please, because this is the center. Right now we're going to Timbuktu.
Glide slope.
Go back to the right.
Glide slope.
That's too much work. There you go. What's your speed?
Glide slope.
Beautiful. We go from a jet ski to a cruise ship. This is the cruise ship.
Glide slope.
There's enormous inertia. We're way too low. We're about to hit the ground. And
Glide slope.
go back up. And we'll start helping very soon, okay?
Gear up.
Don't stall out. You're going up 2,000 feet per minute with no power. That's a problem. Okay, inside.
Glide slope.
Alright, I'm gonna start helping, okay?
400. Glide slope. 400. 300. Approaching minimums.
So we're crosswind. See it?
Yeah.
Over there? It's not much.
Minimums. 100.
Continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Spoilers are good. Everything is good. Beautiful. It's not that easy, is it?
Not.
That's why you get money. Because then you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
It's Spoilers up. Flaps up. Turn this off, please. Good. Push this down. Keep it there for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Let it go. Beautiful.
How many FAA regulations did I break?
Not much. You were just way too low. That's
Oh,
all. And your response time. But listen, have you ever flown a 737?
No, I can't say I have.
Okay, so then don't be strong on yourself. You can't, because you have no clue what you're doing.
Yeah.
If I would go into his business, I would suck at it. But I have 18,000 hours in this thing, so
Yeah.
for me, it's easy to say, yeah, okay, let's learn.
Yeah.
Once it's second nature, it's second nature. But that's when you want to make sure that you don't just take it second nature, because if you do that, that's when you make mistakes. Complacency will kill you, and that's what many pilots go into. Like, oh, I know what I'm doing. Sure, but the wind can come just from all of a sudden from somewhere and smacks you on the ground. And that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Thank God I had that on my second solo flight, so I never do it again.
Yeah.
All right, welcome to Tampa. Push this down, please. Good. These two off. Pull these out. Put them down. Turn this off. Oops. That guy. Yep. And this guy off. Awesome, dude.
Thank you.
Was that cool?
Yeah, it was.
All right. Push this down. Awesome. Turn this off. And we're going to turn off everything right now. Cool. Be careful with your head.
Oh, yeah.
So you flipped a lot of those white buttons.
Yeah.
The ones that are closest to the window.
These ones?
Yeah, you were flipping them on and off. What were they?
Lights.
Lights.
There are procedures of when you have on and when you have off the lights. Like this one goes on, all of them, when you take off.
Right.
At 10,000 feet, you turn this one off and this one off. And then 18,000 feet, you turn all the lights off. At 18,000 feet, you practically turn almost all of them off because they want you to be seen by other airplanes. Specifically, it's kind of funny. You say, okay, why are we turning the lights on during the day?
No,
It's even harder to see the airplane during the day than at night.
right.
Okay, so
And
that's
not
why.
leave 'em on all the time?
Well, some airlines do, but about 18,000 feet it doesn't really matter because that's when it becomes like we're 1,000 feet apart when we go like this, and that's so precise it's crazy. I mean, just imagine there's thousands upon thousands upon thousands of airplanes just within our airspace over here.
Right.
I'm not talking about the entire United States. That's like ridiculous.
No, we see that.
Yeah, we follow Flight Radar, this app, and you can see just so many planes
Yeah.
up there.
Yep, that's correct. So yeah, you had fun.
Yep.
Is that
We're
cool?
still alive.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, we're still on. We're still on. We're still online as well. Okay, I'm gonna stop the YouTube one. You will be able to go back